In just 1 month's time, Indonesia and Sweden will commemorate 75 years of diplomatic relations, another moment that reflects the enduring partnership between the two nations. Sweden is one of the first European countries that recognized Indonesia's independence. Over the year, this relationship has been strengthened by extensive cooperation and shared extensions for the future, supported by both governments and their people. Today, I have the privilege to speaking with the Honorable Adam Reuterskiöld, Chairman of the Indonesia-Sweden Parliamentary Friendship Group. We will delve into the work of this group and explore the dynamics of Indonesia and Sweden relations. How do you do, Pak Adam?
I'm fine, thank you very much
Pak
for
Adam,
having me.
we call Pak in Indonesia.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to talk to you about the objective of Indonesia and Sweden Parliamentary Friendship Group, and you as the chairman. Maybe can you share with us what is the objectives and also how is this group role in strengthening the diplomatic relations between Indonesia and Sweden?
So this is my first term as a parliamentarian, and I've been, prior to this, I was mayor. When I was entering the national politics, I was happy to see there were a lot of involvements from the parliamentarians into different friendship groups, but there were none for Indonesia. And since I've been, Indonesia is close to my heart because I've been there for many years now. I wanted to start a friendship group to strengthen and exchange ideas between parliamentarians. Sometimes parliamentarians' way of working needs to be expanded, and always interesting to see how things are done in different countries.
I see. So you already consider that Indonesia and Sweden has valuable relations between both, yeah? So that's why you also initiate this friendship group.
Yes, and I would like the relationships and ties to be strengthened, because I think we both have many things to gain by better exchange of ideas, but also trade and culture and education in many areas.
I see. And yes, I can see we are very optimistic between both countries. Now, what do you see the most significant achievement of this both partnership?
Well, I think I know that Sweden has been engaged in Indonesia for longer than that. I used to work for Ericsson, the telecom company, and we had our first office there in 1907. So I think Sweden and Indonesia has trade relations since many years, and of course longer than that. In the 1700s we had trade relations already then. But the latest 75 years has been prospered, I think, in trades primarily. So I think we have also exchanged visits. I know His Majesty the King of Sweden has been visiting your country, and also the Speaker of the House, and we have many relationships between the countries.
Oh, yeah, I see. And I can see that many Sweden companies establish the business also in Indonesia, right? And maybe hopefully there will be more and more companies that will be established in Indonesia.
And maybe we can contribute a little bit to that.
That would be great. Now, but you as yourself and as a chairman of this friendship group, the chairman of this Sweden and Indonesia Parliamentary Friendship Group, what inspired you to be in this role?
Well, as I said, there were no friendship groups with Indonesia, and Indonesia is a very big country, is both population-wise, but also geographically a very large country. So I thought it would be interested in starting one of these groups, and also I've been the first time I was in Indonesia was 1989. And I've been keep coming back, both as for pleasure, as a tourist, but also working. So I've probably been to Indonesia for at least 10 times.
Wow! So you've seen the timeline and the time lapse.
Definitely, yes. I can tell you,
from 1989 until now.
It's different. The first time I set foot from in Medan in Sumatra to the last time I exited via the national airport at Jakarta has been big difference for these 35 years.
So you're blending between Swedish and then Indonesian.
I would hope to blend more and
To
more.
blend more.
Yes.
That's wonderful,
Yeah.
sir. Now, but in your view, what makes the Indonesian-Sweden is unique and valuable? I feel like there are so many similarities in terms of perhaps some point of view, or can you enlighten me?
Well, I think we have similar similarities in cultural. I recollect the time when I was in Lake Toba. I was struck by the design of the houses because they were very similar to the Viking houses that we had in Sweden 1,000 years ago, and they're very beautiful. So I think there are several things that we have in common, but we also have a lot to exchange and share. Indonesia and Swedish is different in many things as well, but we can probably gain and prosper more on exchanging these ideas as well.
Amen for that. Now, I've heard that you're going to visit Indonesia next year.
Yes.
That's also one of the part of perhaps the 75 years, the relation between Indonesia and Sweden. Maybe can you share with us what is the missions?
Yes.
Yes. What is the plan for
Well,
the visit?
we were planning to arrive in Jakarta in the beginning of January. So we will be the first delegation to arrive for the 75-year inauguration or the anniversary. So we will be there exchanging ideas and discuss with the parliamentarians of the Indonesian parliament. We have the great opportunity to receive 3 delegations this year from Indonesia. So now it's our turn to come to you and to see and to study your way of democracy and to share ideas.
Wow.
So we're very excited to go there as a delegation.
We look forward for your visit and also more cooperation between Indonesia and Sweden.
Let's hope so, I'm
Let's
sure.
hope so. Thank you so much, Mr. Adam.
Thank you very much.
Adam Reuterskiöld from Chairman Indonesian and Sweden Parliamentary Group. Thank you for watching. Back to studio.